Are you a covenant keeping child or covenant keeping servant? Thank you, Jesus Christ. Covenant keeping God. That is the only thing. Having an oath with God, having covenant with God. That is the only thing that can give you power. Without it, God will not take you serious. I don't know what you understand me. You must have covenant with God. You must have oath with Him. The olden days they call it oath with God. If you don't covenant your life with Him, you are not going to be strong. It's not going to release that power to you. Everything about you will be sometime He answer you. Sometime He will choose to leave you. But if you covenant your life with Him, you are sure of power. That is the only way you can be steady in this evil world. Even the one that joins Satan have oath with him, have covenant with him. That is why they are stronger than you. God cannot release His mighty power to you if there is no concrete agreement between you and Him. That is why He called Himself covenant keeping God. Even our Lord Jesus Christ have that covenant with His Father before coming to earth. That is why He died a shameful death. When there is time for Him to go back, time for the action to happen, time for the agreement, oath, covenant to happen, He prayed, Father, if it pleases you, let their will be done. But I want this cup to be removed, but let your will be done. He prayed 2 times. Because the oath, the covenant was too much for him. But at the same time, he allowed the will of the Father. Because it's an agreement before he came down. That is why he could be able to do those things you see. Raise the dead after 4 days. And resurrect after 3 days. So without you having a strong thing with God, He will not answer you. He answer you when He want to answer you. He come when He want to come. He can even choose not to come. Because you don't have any business with Him. Don't have any business. That is why some people in the market, they have their own product. They say now write their name, they now go and register it. If you import this thing they have in their name, they will be pursuing you up and down. And they get you, they can put you in jail. But free market, everybody import. And in free market, you cannot go and arrest anybody. This is it. So if you don't have anything with Him, forget about it. That is what He told me this morning. Wake me up by 2 a.m. and begin to give me this message. You know, you believe that God is Father Christmas. It's not like that. He help, He heal, He deliver, but you want to have power. You hold the power. You must have covenant with Him. You will covenant your life with Him. You will have the power in your palm. The power is with you. It work. Anytime you want the power to work, it will be working. But if there is no agreement between you and Him, no covenant, He will not give you power. This one, there's people, they say, I'm not following woman, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking. That one is your own self-righteousness. God will come and say, this is what I want you to keep for me. This is what I want you to be doing for me. If you don't have it, forget. You cannot have that power. That power will not be given to you. That is why Jesus died. They kill him, they kill Peter, they kill Paul, they kill Stephen, they kill all of them. Because they covenant their life with who? And you see how they die. Everybody died the same way. They kill. Human beings kill them. People they heal, people they are stronger than, people they can kill under 1 second is not killing them. If not for that oath, they won't allow such. That is why the power can be able to move. You say the power move this way, he move that way. Say move this way, he move that way. Say move this way, he move that way. But if you don't have anything, you did not agree with God with anything. You don't be telling power move this way. Sometimes they move this way. It tells you that I'm tired, I cannot go anywhere. Short, I want to go to market. They will not move. There must be something you will keep to make that work. You know, you're a Christian. Christian by birth. They give birth to you in the church. But in things of Christian, you are not there. Because you lack power. You lack authority. It's not given to you as a Christian. Somebody that is a pagan. He have agreement with Satan. He have everything with Satan. Is the one chasing you. Is it not the one chasing you? Sometimes when you see him, you run away. But you're a Christian. You run away. Because of what? You lack what? What did you lack? You lack covenant. If you have something with God, you won't be running away from that person. Because your God will be available for you. Holy Spirit will be there, and your angel will be at alert to work for you. My question now, what can you give to God? What can you give? Some people believe that they are paying their tithe. That means they have covenant with God. No, that one is normal thing. You're supposed to do. Supposed to know that one. Anybody that say you will be paying your tithe, that is your covenant with God. It's far from what we are saying. And it's not you that will say, God, look at what I will be keeping for you. No, it's God that will come. Your God will come and say, look at what I want you to keep for me. If you do it, you are there. As year come, you will be getting stronger every day. So you need an agreement with your God. With who? With your God. Because God is individual, it's not general. My God. You are God. If you don't have anything strong with your God, anything serious with your God, You call him, we are serving the same God, though, he will not come to you. I call him, he will come because I have something, but you don't have anything. You are just living your life. You wake up every morning, you pray. You believe that when you pray, you please him, you pray, you now be strong. No, those things cannot make you strong. Those prayers cannot make you strong because everybody pray. Am I right? Everybody fast. Everybody can read Bible, but not everybody can keep covenant. That is why you are stronger. Eh? Not everybody will say, don't do this. He will not do it. Some people will say, no, I cannot stop doing it. I will be doing it. And some people will do it for some time. They will be tired. Eh? So the question now, what can you keep? All right, let's go to Bible. Let's go to 2 Chronicles. You see what happened there? 2 Chronicles chapter 15 from verse 1 to 3. Okay, to 4. Are you there?
Now the Spirit of God came upon Azariah, the son of Oded, and he went out to meet Asa, and said to him, Hear me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with you while you are with him.
You say that. The Lord is with you while you are with him.
If you seek him, he will be found by you.
If you seek him.
But if you forsake him, he will forsake you. For a long time, Israel has been without the true God, without a teaching priest, and without law.
You say that. For a very long time, they are without a true God. When you don't look for your God and have something with your God, you are not serving true God. You may think that you pray. I pray so much. I fast too. I read my Bible. But God will look at you as somebody that serves God. He do not know. You are serving God, you do not know. Because if you know that God, he will tell you what you will do for him. But when you are serving God without anything, you are serving God, you do not know. You don't know him. Because if you know him, he will tell you what you will do for him.
4. But when in their trouble, they turned to the Lord God of Israel and sought him, he was found by them.
Okay, go to 14 and 15.
Then they took an oath before the Lord with a loud voice, with shouting and trumpets and ram's horn. And all Judah rejoiced at the oath, for they had sworn with all their hearts and sought him with all their soul. And he was found by them, and the Lord gave them rest all around.
You see, they found God, and he gave them what? Rest. Have you found your own God? You did go chicken. Ask your neighbor, do you have God? Tell me the truth. I know whether you have found your God, not lie. What you do is when you now go home, you now pray, you now kneel down. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. Lord Jesus Christ, protect me, protect me, protect me. Help me, help me, help me. You are prostitute. You know? God will see you as well. You are a prostitute. You can as well go to another God and serve him too. Am I right? Huh? Not in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. Father, I thank you. The Father you are thanking, do you know him? No. Do you have any business with him? No. Do you know where he stays? No. Does he come to you? No. Only you talking every day. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. Tomorrow again, the same thing. Next tomorrow again. 1 year, the same thing. You are wasting your time. You need to look for your God. Get your God. So your God will be with you in your heart, in your hand. God, you are God. You need to look for your God. Tell your neighbor, look for your God. You need to do what? Look for your God. So that he will build himself in what? He will build himself in you. Oh yeah, let's go to Matthew, see what Jesus said here. Matthew 26. Okay, let's start from verse 38 to 42.
Then he said to them, "My soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even to death. Stay here and watch with me." He went a little farther and fell on his face and prayed, saying, "Oh, my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will." Then he came to the disciples and found them sleeping, and said to Peter, "What? Could you not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." Again, a second time, he went away and prayed, saying, "Oh, my Father, if this cup cannot pass away from me unless I drink it, your will be done."
You see that is covenant he had with the Father. That is why he could do those things you see in the Bible. Without it, nothing will be done. So, what is your own? What are you keeping for your own God? And the one of righteousness is not covenant. You are keeping that to make yourself clean. So it's not what God is demanding from you. He must demand something from you. We saw the rich man that went to Jesus and said, "I have been doing everything." And the rich man said, "What will I do to enter the kingdom of God?" And Jesus said, "Don't steal, serve your God with all your heart, do this, don't commit adultery, don't commit this, don't commit that." And the man said, "I have been doing this when I was so young." And Jesus said, "Okay, sell all you have, share the money to the poor, and follow me." The man ran away. Because the man loved money so much, he cannot afford to be poor. So, this is after all those self-righteousness. Am I right? So God will now carve out something and say, "Hey, keep this for me." What can you give to your God? That is why you cannot see that in the kingdom of God. We always see it in the kingdom of what? Darkness. That is where you see those things. You have a sister here that the uncle, he did not marry because he married to water. He did not marry because he married to who? To water. And that is what the water say, "Give me." the marine spirit there, the mami water there. Now say, you will give me, you will marry me, you will not marry any woman. And the man agreed. And he's getting old. It's up to 60 something to 70 years. Whatever the man says, stand in the family, in the village. Whatever he says, stand. What can you give? Because it's your God that will demand what you will give. Not you who say, I will be doing this. That is why Jesus demand for the man, you sell everything and give the money to the poor. Follow me. The man ran away. And it's the only one Jesus said that to. Am I right? He never said, because the thing will come, if individual thing, it will come, your own will be like this, another person will be like this. It will not be uniform. Sell everything and do what? And follow me. The man ran away. The disciple of Jesus, they die, they kill them. They will kill you. What happened to your master? That is what will happen to you. If they call me name, they will call you more name. See how they die, all of them. That is the only way you can have the power in your hand. Without it, there will be no power given to you. The day of Satan, you will not see that power. The day that you don't need the power, that is the day the power will arrive. I'm telling you, I am arriving with you now to show you that they are just playing with you. But if you have covenant with God, the day of power, the evil day, you will see the power working. The day people will gather, that is the day the power will be working, so that people will now glorify God and see. Because Jesus prayed for Lazarus. Father, answer them so that these people will know. Mother, he did not pray for you to know that he has power. He know that him and the Father, they are like this. They are one. He said, answer me so that these people will know that you sent me. The man that died after 4 days, he got up. Call his name. Lazarus answer. But without you covenant your life, you go out in the world, Satan, they will keep on defeating you. You cannot challenge those people. It's not possible. No matter you are fasting, no matter you are prayer, no matter you are reading Bible, you cannot challenge them. Where they now stand, you cannot stand that place. You must covenant your life and you must keep it. That will make your God very strong. So you look for your God. Look for your God. But if your heart is not ready to keep anything for him, you look for him, he will not come. He will not bother to come. Because you know that you're a failure. But if your heart is ready to keep something for God, if you call him, if you seek him, you will find him. That is why the people that serve Lucifer, they are stronger than Christians today because they have covenant with Satan. We have no covenant with anybody. We are just praying, deceiving ourselves. Fasting. After some fasting, you fast. Before you know it, you have ulcer. You have ulcer. Because the God you are calling your father deny you. You are right. And say, you are not my son. You are not my daughter. The one you call your master deny you. You are not my servant. Because he don't have anything with you. I don't have anything with you. I don't have anything with you. I've given you an example. Somebody in the market. You cannot go to the market and the goods that is free, everybody import. You now begin to arrest people. They will beat you now. Huh? They will beat you now. Beat you well. Okay, now your product, no. How come you call police to arrest her? They will beat you and beat your police. But if the product is your own, registered, well, they will be hiding selling it. Huh? Even if somebody import it, he will hide. They will not sell it open. So I can see that Christians today, they serve God, they do not know. That is why you are not steady in God. You are 2 months in with God, very, very serious. 3 months, very, very serious. 1 year, very, very serious. After that 1 year, we are now past life. You stop going to that God. You stop anything you have with God and be living your life. You know, I say, why are you not going to church again? No, I'm tired of going to church. You are not steady because you don't have business with him. Am I right? If you have something to do with him, you cannot say you cannot go because you must go. Huh? Huh? You cannot say you are tired. What do you mean by you are tired? You can't be tired now. The day you will tire is the day you will die. You are tired there. But as long as you live, you are not tired. You cannot say you are tired. You must continue. But when you don't have anything to do with your God, that is the one you like. Huh? And that is one you like. You will be jumping up and down. Jumping up and down. Sometimes people are going to idol. You too, you go to idol. People are going to spiritualists. You go to spiritualists. People are going to Jesus. You go to Jesus. People are going to marine spirit. You go to marine spirit. There is no place you don't go. You go everywhere. Are you not a prostitute? Huh? And when you see somebody that wear all those small short things, and they are doing like this in front of hotel, they are calling them prostitute. You too, you are prostitute. The same prostitute. Prostitute. You are the same thing. Prostitute in Yash. You prostitute in church. Prostitute in God. The same prostitute. The same thing. The same judgment. You don't know. Imani ibu akuna. Ask your neighbor. Imani ibu akuna. I'm telling you today, because you go everywhere. You go everywhere. You go to idol, you go to church, you go to spiritualists, you go to... There's no place you never been. You're a prostitute. And prostitute is prostitute. Whether you shanyas, whether your body, the same thing. You know, it's you that differentiate this thing. If you have sex in the dream, and you have the sense physically with a woman or a man that is not your wife, it's the same thing. You know, when you have it in the dream, you know, like, there's a tanzif, you're a liar. And when you see somebody that come out from bad place, sinner. Let's say this one is a sinner. Don't worry. You will surely go to hellfire. You too, you will go to hellfire. It's the same thing. Your own even worst. Yes. Because those who serve God serve him in truth and spirit. And you did that in spirit. I can call a woman that have a fasting in the spirit. He fasted 6 to 6 in the spirit. Pregnant woman. And got victory. You know, you don't know that they fast in spirit. Huh? And God see that he cannot fast physical because the time is coming. Enough dream and now fast 6 to 6 in the spirit. God now came and gave her the fasting in the spirit. He fasted. And he won the battle. She rejoiced that he fasted 6 to 6 in the spirit. The same way he feel that, hey, I cannot fast, I'm pregnant. The same way he felt there in the spirit. But because it's God, she have to adjust and do it. You know, you don't know that the God you serve is a spirit being. You believe that God is somewhere. It's a spirit. And those who serve him will serve him in truth and what? Spirit. So if you cannot get your God in the spirit, you cannot get him in the physical. I don't know whether, The reason why you are not free, you are not connected, is because you cannot see your God in what? In the spirit. So if you now fail in the spirit, physically you cannot succeed. Whatever we receive spiritual, not physical. That is why you are facing challenges. And each time you want to have breakthrough, maybe you will see somebody in the dream that now carry masquerade and flog you. You go there, you have disappointment. And next time, the thing will leave you. After like 2 months or 3 months, somebody now promise you something again. You will still see masquerade, the same masquerade, flog you, the person now disappoint. That is how the thing has been tormenting you for more than 10 years now. Because the thing will happen there before here. If the thing did not happen there, physically, you will not receive anything. You serve God, who is a spirit. And those who serve him will serve him in truth and what? Truth and spirit. So you need to covenant your life. So whatever you stop here on earth, for you to be very strong when you have this covenant with God, those things you will also stop in the dream. You cannot be saying, I'm fasting, I'm a child of God. And when you enter dream, you begin to eat. That shows that you never fast. You eat in the dream. Some people, they eat in the dream. They have disappointment. They have fibroid. They have miscarriage. They have different things. Some people, only sex they have in the dream, they have miscarriage. Have you seen that before? How come the thing connects here? And some people, they are pregnant. They have that sex in and their child still remain. Why? And my son, why? Okay. Or on Munye. Obria. Unanazi kuku. So the question now, what can you do? What can you keep for your God? Are you ready? Is your heart ready? If you are not ready, you call him from now till 2030. He will not come because you know that you are not ready. Somebody that is not a strong man or a strong woman, a strong heart, will not have anything to do, will not have any covenant to do with his God. That is why the people that join Satan, they have really heart. They go there, they don't shake. Kill your mama, you kill the mama. Kill your papa, you kill the papa. Kill your wife, you kill the wife. Kill your daughter, you kill. Kill your son, you kill. Anybody they tell kill. Because the heart is made up. The person is prepared. You too must prepare. Your God, Jesus, cannot kill you or tell you should kill your son or tell you should kill your mother or father. But what he will tell you to keep is what you love so much. Say, give me this, I will give you power. What you lack in this world is what? Power, authority, and power. The reason why you are here is because you don't have power. If you have power, you will not come here. Tell your neighbor, the reason why you are here is because you don't have power. If you have power, you will not come here. Disturb. Am I right? You sin on your bed, they will not come. The reason why you are here, you are powerless. You don't have power. It's either your own now, it's no more working. You have worked for some time and stop. You need God to activate it. And before you activate it, you will do what? There must something you give to your God. And it's your God that will tell you, keep this for me, I will keep your word. That is why they call him covenant keeping God. Without it, no power will be given to you. Leave all those things that deceive you. They say you continue paying your tithe, continue doing partner. Your business will flourish. No. Money cannot do that job. Oh. I don't know. Money. You cannot do that job. Oh. Unless God now come to you and say, look at how I want you to take care of this one, or do this, or do that. It's now God that is telling you. But Pastor, some we are telling you that, don't worry. If you covenant your business, we give God so amount of money, your business is sure. My God will protect it. Leave that in. It is not truth. It is not truth. It must be something you and God, not me and God. No, you and God. Must be something that God will tell you personally. If you want to use me, you will use me. I will tell you, look at what God wants you to do. Not you can come to the church and say, everybody, come to covenant your business, you start partner, all those things, they are lies. They are not truth. They are all lies. They are not truth. Cannot do anything. The day of trouble, you will be running. It must be you, personal. So the question now, have you made up your heart? Or it's already not worry? You want to be jumping up and down. At a level, how do you want to live your life? You want to be steady or jumping up and down? How do you want to do it? Thank you, Jesus. So today I've given you a way. I've shown you a way. A way to success, to have power. Whatever you are looking for, it's all about power. You want to get married, you need power. It's either the power, God gave you power from birth. Whenever you come out, men, they begin to ask you for marriage. They want to marry you. And those people that come, they are boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean by boom, boom, boom? People that have money, people that they are okay, they are not struggling. That means this one is coming from the war, is coming to the war, and with war, power. Men, they will be chasing up and down. Everybody want to marry. I've seen the girl in my church. The girl that everybody want to marry her. And nobody suffer. Everybody, they are begging the girl. And the girl said, I don't know how to love man. Oh. How will I love? And I said, am I the one that I want to love? Say, I don't know who to marry. I don't know how to love them. I said, what are you going to do? Anybody that call her, she will now say, call you a prophet. They keep on calling me. And I said, what will I do with this girl? He said, marry. Anybody you like, marry. He didn't love anybody. If you see people that are coming, what are coming? Every day, thousands, they will come. Some people, because of her, they started coming to our church. That is power she received from birth. But that is it. Some people, they are young girl. They are single girl. They don't have any single power. Nobody have ever come to you. The one that managed to come, Ishaburu. No, you don't have anything. And you too, you'll be angry. Look at you. You now look at me from here to toe and you want to marry me. Come out here. You are the one losing, no? You better join that one because you don't have anything. That one even try. That one even try. Am I right? He try for you now. That's it. How can I settle down with you? Foolish man. The man will be begging you. That is it. And this thing is not that you are beautiful. Sometimes you see the one that is not beautiful, they will be going there. People that have money, people that matter, they will go in there. You see the one that is very beautiful, nobody. The other one is the power you have, the people that you attract. It's only these people that deceive people. You know the old boys that deceive people? Those people that they wear trousers, they wear with their button. You know that? Eh? That one they will be lie. That's what you will see. Because of what? You lack power. So if they are not coming, just know that you lack what? If they are coming, just know that your own is still working. Clap for Jesus. What you need is well. Power. If you have power, you do what? You overcome. In the market, they just settled you last year. Now you are doing well. More than your Oga. Your Oga lack power. Huh? It's in the market, killing flies. And you are selling. Let's know that your Oga lack power. Some people, you call them a servant. They come to your shop change. Have you seen that small boys? Because of what the boy possesses, your shop change. You never travel, you begin to travel. Because they have power. That is what you need. All those things you say, demon is chasing. If you look everybody, there's no person you will not see evil spirits unless you are born again, unless you are delivered. Everybody have demon. But if you have power, you will keep them by the side. Am I right? And be going your way. But if you lack power, they will keep you by the side. And they will be doing things for you. I know when Satan is doing things for you, what do you expect to see? Disappointment, failure. So what you lack is what? Power. Tell your neighbor, do you want to have power or do you want to activate your own? That is why you are doing well, You now have 100 million. You cannot move again. Instead of you to move, you will be going back. After some time, you push forward. But that 100 million is what you have. You cannot move more than that. Your power need to be touched. so that you can start moving. If not, you will stay there and get old. And what can make the power work? Convener. We go. Stand up. It is done. Tell your neighbor, what can you do? Are you prepared? You begin to call their God to come to your house. He will come. He will come. If not, you will be small. That is what is keeping me going. So are you ready in your heart? If you are ready, your God will visit you. Tell people, if you are ready, your God will do what? Will visit you. If you have covenant with your God, He must send one spirit to you. And that one spirit He will send to you, He will not disappoint. I don't know whether, maybe, let me give you an example. 3 of you come. 3 come. Let me give you an example. Because what I'm saying, you don't understand what I'm saying. And you don't look that deep in what I'm saying. So go to the altar so that they will see you well. It will be a blessing to you people if you enter my altar now. That, oh yeah, so that they will see you, they will understand what I'm saying. That is our life. This is what is guiding one man. Okay, let me use the small boy. Come. So this is what is guiding this boy and protect him. Go up. Or you face the church. This is what is guiding this small boy. But come here. But this is the main one. So if you keep God's command, what God says you should do for him, and this one now, this is the one. All of them, they are guiding this boy. But there is one that you will see, you will know that you cannot fail that battle. So whenever God calls you to come out and do something, and you look and see this one, you look and see this one, and you have not seen this one, that is when you wait and know that the battle, I'm preparing to do something. Whenever you see this one, you will know that your God can never fail. I don't know whether, that is how we live our life. He will give you many of them. They will be following you. But whenever there is something very strong, and you see that thing, and the thing is like big in your eyes, and you see that one, you will know that there is no way you will not win. This is how God help our life. Make us strong. But when you are going, maybe you are going on the way with discussion with people, you may be seeing these ones, but you may not see this one. But whenever there is something you want to do, something, or somebody is challenging you and say, I will kill you, I will destroy you, this one appear, the person becomes very small. This is how we get stronger in the world. Without this, the day of trouble, you will not see those people. Only you will remain. You'll be calling them. Manifest your power. Them Satan will say, telling you, manifest your power. He will tell you now, call that your God to come. You call that your God, he will not come. He will never come. You call from 93 hours, 4 hours praying. Heat are coming out of you. Their God will refuse to come. Because you don't have any agreement with him. He will not come. But you have this kind of chatting. It will very any day you break that covenant, the first one that will go is this one. You will not see this one again. You will remain with this. You will remain with this. So you are now, you will be dangling. It will work, it will not work. That is how your life will be. This one is no longer with you. You don't go. So I have received God before and pursue God out of me. So I'm a life experience. I know what I'm saying. The day I say I don't want is this one that left. Fiam. And I felt empty. But before, I say this happened. You see the thing feel bad. But when I say I don't want again, this one left and said to me, I will come back, but you will suffer. I now felt empty. So don't make the same mistake. And now I now know what it is, and I begin to pursue this one. And now he come. Whenever I see him, I will be happy. But each time I see this one, I will know that nothing will happen to you. True. I'll be telling you with sure. But if I did not see this one, I cannot guarantee anything. Do you understand me? I'm not telling you that it happened to somebody in the Bible. No, I'm telling you what happened to me. And it's truth. That is life. That is why you will be sure that this is what you want. You go for it. It will come. Oh yeah, you can go. So if you have something with God now, he will give you your own. Not that you will be praying, you will not see seeing your God. You will see them live. Once you see that one, you will know that this one cannot defeat me. But when you don't see that one, you now know that you don't supposed to be there. Those ones will be telling you, leave this place, leave this place, leave this place. That is what happened to Elijah. He ran away. You see, when Elijah was running away from Jezebel, after showing his power to prophet of Baal, showing the power, fire came from heaven and eat the sacrifice. And Jezebel said, tomorrow you will see what I will do to you. Because you killed those prophets of us, you will see what I will do to you. Elijah look around. He could not see this one. He did what? Once you don't see this one, you will have fear. The only way you will know that your business will fail, fear will first of all grip you. I don't know whether any bad thing that want to happen to you, maybe you are pregnant, and Satan want to take the child, you will not say you don't have that feeling that this child will go. You must have that feeling, because first fear will do what? Will come. Maybe they attack you in the dream. When you wake up, you have this fear. Confidence is no more. Just know that what is guiding you, don't run away since. Honoria. When Satan now comes, I say, oh yeah, come out. All of them, they will flush out. But once your heart is strong, what is protecting you, that your power is around. Nothing will happen. Everything that happened to us will start from your heart. Failure from your heart. Success from your heart. If your heart fail you, you cannot get up. No matter the encouragement, then they encourage you, you will not do like this. But inside your heart, you are having fear. You will not do like this. And you want to fight. If they see your hand will be like this, you will not strong. Am I right? Because your heart have do what? Fail you. Your self-confidence is what? Is gone. It will fail you. But this one now come, he come direct to your heart and become your Superman. That place where their fear will come, you will not go there and stand. You'll be strong. Have you seen that in your life? Is it not happening in your life? When you want to fail, your heart will first of all fail. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus. Ask your neighbor, are you ready? Can you do it? No or yes. Everything about you is what? Yes. But when the time comes, your action now become no. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you. So I thank God for your life. I thank God for your wonderful life. And I believe that God will give you the heart to follow him. And know that you are here in this world to make things happen. You are not here in this world to fail. You are in this world to make things happen. You keep a name. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you.